Hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. Today we're going to be looking at the RINO TUFF brush cutter bladed trimmer head. Has three blades, metal serrated blades. Quite a bit of hardware here. We're going to go ahead and open the package up here and take a better look at it and try to find a trimmer that I'm going to use this on today, and we'll try it out. Some heavy brush. Alright, well, I've gone over the instructions a little bit. If you do get this, make sure you read all the instructions for yourself. Start out with, it's only good for straight shaft gas trimmers only. Let me just show you just in case. There's a long list of them that you can use. Alright, so we get the head itself. It's plastic with kind of embedded metal. Two pieces. Heavy plastic. It's got little nuts here. If you want to replace the blades, you have to remove this top portion, so you have to remove all those little nuts. There is no wrench included for that I can, yeah, there's no wrench included, so good luck with that. Oh, okay, well, yeah, you can unscrew it right here. Yeah, and just so the nuts will lock in by themselves. That's pretty easy. Yeah, so a close inspection to this, you know, it's pretty heavy. Now, I'm not going to be trying to cut down little small trees with this, or hardwood, because I expect that, you know, this would bend or break. So, you know, it's going to be limited to, well, it says brush, but I think just use common sense with this. It's a whole list of protection. Let's go ahead and go over that. So yeah, you know, they got a whole long list of safety information here, and that's always good. You know, you should be reading this. Boils down to pretty much, you know, you're gonna have to wear a safety coat of armor or something, really. So go over all that. I'll be reading this myself. So long, I'm gonna wait and leave this, or read this off camera. Okay, with hardware, you don't get a whole lot. You get 1, 2, 3 bolts and 3 of these long nuts. Choose according to the threads. I've already decided I'm going to be using this one. They give you one metal washer and one plastic 1/4 inch wash spacer. I'm going to be using this expanded attachment straight shaft from Ryobi. Currently I have a brush blade on here. Now the Ryobi turns the opposite direction. I'll be leaving this on, so just taking the cup washer off and the nut. Okay, now I'm going to put the RINO TUFF head on. Okay, so here's method 1. There's no shaft extension like you saw. So all I'm going to do is take that metal washer there, put that on first, then put the head on, RINO TUFF head, and then follow it up with the matching nut, which is right here. Alright, now if you find you have space in between the shaft and the head, then use that plastic spacer. Okay, now if you've got a yellow cap, it does not come off. It's not compatible. If you got something like this right here, it's not compatible. And then with 4, it's basically the same as 1. It's just if you have a shaft extension, you remove it and then follow up the same way as method 1. If you're familiar with Ryobi, you know that they have the reverse threads. I was surprised that they had that. This one is a reverse thread, so it will work. So yeah, put the washer on first, put the head on. Okay, I've got a lock. So using a nail as a locking pin, I'm just going to turn or tighten RINO TUFF head. So in this case, we're going to be turning it counterclockwise, just so it's tight. All right, now we're going to check for space. We don't have any gaps, so we don't need that plastic spacer washer. So we should be good. Always keep this horizontally. Don't turn it up vertically trying to trim. Like edging, you don't want to do that. So the stuff I just cut there was not easy to cut. I don't know the name of this stuff offhand, but it is a ground cover that is of kind of like an ivy, and it's got all this stuff intertwined. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed, really am. You can see this stuff is really thick. Look at that, wrapped around everything. It's gonna be a challenge. So if I wanted to continue cutting that stuff, I'm going to have to raise the trimmer head up. Probably not going to do that here, but it cuts almost like butter through that stuff. Really not a bad cut at all. So that was our introduction to the RINO TUFF brush cutter blade. I will say that I'm a little surprised that it did as well as it did. Just checking the blades here, don't see any that are damaged. Don't see any cracking of the plastic or separation. Still seems to be just as sharp as it was before. But yeah, this stuff cut through some of that brush, some of those vines, weeds, like you know, like a hot blade through butter. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more, really, with what we've got here. So yeah, there it is, brush cutter by RINO TUFF. Durable serrated metal blades, and it is durable. I actually thought, I really didn't think one of those plastic blades was going to break off, and then the trimmer would start vibrating like crazy. But that didn't happen. So it is made pretty well, and those are replaceable, as you saw. So yeah, good luck. Worked out on this Ryobi, and there's a long list of them. I think I showed you those earlier. Instructions on the inside a little bit vague, but once you get it on, I think you're going to be pretty impressed, like I was. So thanks for watching. Until next time, have a nice day. Take care.